Good morning. I just wanted to come on and talk a little bit about what we do and how God is really our ultimate decision maker. In the Bible, it talks about, in the book of Proverbs 16 and 9, it says that a man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord directs his steps. A man's heart devises his way, but the Lord directs his steps. And so another version reads like this in the English Standard Version. It says, the heart of a man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps. And so we have a thought or an idea that what we want to accomplish, what we want to do, and how we want to do it. But God is the one that directs our steps. And if you claim to be a believer, then you must understand that if your plans are not in the will of God, 9 times out of 10, they will not succeed. And if it does succeed, then you bring a weight against yourself of trying to make something happen that God never intended for it to be. When God works on your behalf, or when He moves or set things in motion for you, believe me, it's just going to happen just like that, without your say-so, without your momentum, without your thought in how it should plan out. So you can devise or create or think about how you would want something to take place. But when God is at the cusp of who you are, or your thoughts is to please God, or you begin to align yourself with God, know that what you plan may not always work on your behalf, because God has to put a mandate upon you in order to fulfill His will. And when you go against the grain of what God requires of you, then you bring backlash and retaliation against your own life through your disobedience. So in order to please God, you have to submit to what God is doing and what He allows to manifest in your life. Sometimes when we hold back, or we stay in a place of wait, and we don't do what it is we're supposed to do, then the mandate comes heavier and harder, and it causes us to be pushed into alignment when we were always working out of alignment according to His will. You cannot sit back and allow life to happen when you know what is right to do, when you understand what is required of you. In other words, a man devises his way, but it is the Lord that directs his steps. So you can devise a plan, but God has to be the one to direct your steps for that plan. Without God, you can do nothing. That's scripture. Without God, you can do nothing. Proverbs 16 and 9. A man devises his way. His heart wants his way, wants to do specific things, but only God can direct him in that. If it is according to His will, He will do it. Submit to God. Resist the devil.